Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of the Ohio Guys. We're here on location in Fort Wayne, Indiana at IkasuCon, and I'm here with none other than Erin Roberts. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. I'm having a blast this weekend. It's been really nice to meet fans here in the Fort Wayne area, and even people as far away as, Ohio's like, 45 minutes north of here?
I think it was east.
Is it?
Yeah, I know Michigan's north, but...
Okay.
Yep.
This is my first time being in Indiana, so I'm still learning the geography.
Yeah, same here, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Despite all my travels, it's crazy.
Yeah?
It's like, I know, shame on me to Indiana. I'm sorry. Yeah, and how is it like working in the industry today?
It's pretty fast-paced. Funimation has started doing simulcast dubs, which means that like a week after, generally somewhere around a week after they premiere in Japan, we will dub them in English and then broadcast them on their streaming website. And so there are people working non-stop to make all of your anime dub dreams come true. From like 9 in the morning till 10 o'clock at night, they're working in several different crews and several different shifts. Yeah, so it's right now it's running at a breakneck pace. But it's really opened up a lot of opportunities for. A lot of opportunities for new people to direct, for a lot of people to get more time in the booth and cutting their teeth on more roles. So it's great news for actors, and it's great news for directors. I think the only people that aren't happy may be the audio engineers, who are being ridden like slave donkeys.
Yeah, and regarding the industry, what was it like performing in Toriko?
Toriko's my first big named role. Tyler Walker took a chance on me in doing that role, and it was amazing. I don't have children yet, but I will say that doing power-up screams in a booth is one of the most spiritually rewarding experiences you can have on this earth. As I said, I don't have children, so that'll probably change. But yeah, it was a great deal of fun. He's a great director, and I had a blast. Cutting my teeth on that role.
Another show that you did work on is what was it like performing on Seraph of the End?
Seraph of the End, I was working with Jerry Jewell, who Jerry Jewell and I have very similar vocal ranges, and I think that if he has a character in there that I think he wants to do, he'll go ahead and cast me in it. But yeah, there was I didn't have a giant part in that show, but yeah, anytime you get to play a vampire, that's always good. I've just picked up the first DVD set from the first season DVD set from Funimation, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. But actually working on the show was a blast.
Yeah, another interesting show that you did work on was what was it like to perform on Gangsta?
Gangsta, I got to work with Jeremy Inman as a director for the first time, and I got to work with Chris Bevins. And I remember because I get cast in a lot of roles that have me speaking in a more dulcet tone. In higher voices, and so when I got to do Cody Balfour, and I set the voice with Jeremy Inman was working the night crew because I was one of the simulcast dubs, and also Chris Bevins was in the studio in the room, and so we set the voice, and then I was it was in my deeper register, and I was like, oh man, this is great! I finally get to explore a deeper range of my voice. This is awesome. But yeah, it's really sad that the experience of making the dub was awesome, but it's really sad that whole studio that made Gangster over in Japan went under, so I don't think there's going to be a second season.
But yeah, and if you could be any of the characters that you have voiced before, who would you be for one day, and we can mix and match?
I would probably be... I think I'd like to split it up. I think in the morning... I'd like to be Sunny, because I think Sunny can make from Toriko, who I'm sure that Sunny brunches like a beast. I can probably make an amazing omelet and also some great mimosas, which are going to be necessary to get through the rest of the day. I think I'd like to spend the afternoon as Kamui Woods from My Hero Academia, because I don't know, the idea of being a tree man, essentially. That's probably the closest of my characters, the closest thing I'd ever be able to get to web slinging like Spider-Man, is swinging around from lampposts and throughout the city. That'd be a great way to spend an afternoon. And I'd like to wrap up the day being Uta from Tokyo Ghoul, because I'm pretty sure that guy knows how to party.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yep. And speaking about Tokyo Ghoul, what was it like working on that?
It was great. Mike McFarlane directed me, and sometimes you never know these days, like, 'cause I still audition for them, but oftentimes because they're in a time crunch, they don't they pull from actors that they have. And so I didn't know what I was going to be doing. I knew that show was really popular, but I didn't know what character I was going to be doing coming into that day. And I was super excited whenever he revealed who I was going to be playing. It was great. I really enjoy the textures of Uta's voice, and I really enjoy exploring expression with minimal, I guess, volume, because he's really soft spoken, but he's saying a lot with his words.
And also, what was it like working with Dance with Devils?
Dance with Devils was the first time that I worked with Kyle Phillips as a director. Kyle Phillips was the audio engineer on Toriko when Tyler Walker was directing me in that. And I think that Yurie Sogami is kind of, I made a joke that he's kind of Sunny Part 2, but he's a little bit more smooth and less haughty. But it was great. I really enjoy working with him, and I hope to work with him again in the future. I think I recorded that booth was really small. It was the tiniest booth at Funimation. It's basically a shoebox. That was a good time.
Yeah, and for our fans here, is there anything that is coming out recently or will be coming out that you can plug in at this time?
I can't say what it is. I won't be able to talk about it until winter, but I have been recently cast in a role that will galvanize me in the world of anime for all time. But I can't talk about it. It's really exciting. It's a big property. But I signed all the NDA, and if I break the NDA, ninjas come and slash me to bits.
Yeah.
But anyway, but if you want to keep up with things that I'm doing, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Erin Roberts Yes. That's at Erin Roberts YES. Yeah.
Yeah, and thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm David.
And I'm Erin Roberts.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in to the Ohio Guys. See you next time, everyone.